my name is Schumetta McLendon. My company is called Schumetta Inc, and we're based in Malibu, California. And we do primarily high-end residential, but then we've also started doing affordable housing in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania as well. Malibu in particular it's a very specific type of building process that you have to go through. So there are many regulations because you're in a coastal area, you're also in a hillside area, there's earthquakes, there's landslides, all of these different things. So the permitting process can be pretty difficult to get through. So you need to know what all of the parameters are before you even begin the design process. Well, I started with ArchiCAD 9, actually, so it's been about 13 years, actually, and it's wonderful. It's so intuitive, and it's such a great tool to be able to help clients be able to see a design very quickly. In Malibu in particular, after we just had a fire very recently. Over 400 homes were destroyed, and so it was just a really difficult time for the community. So actually, I got a call from one of my clients the day after the fire, and he said, "My house burned down and I need your help." So we were very quickly able to create a design, and then when we showed them the design, they started crying. So the importance of home is so important, and to be able to very quickly give them something that they will love and also can be built. That can actually, you can take it to the building departments and it can be done, in a very efficient, succinct sort of way. Well, I use BIMX quite a bit as well. It's really helpful. I'll take my iPad to the different building departments, and show it to them, because sometimes people can't, even if you have a set of plans, they can't quite visualize, a certain area. So it's just really good to have the model, just to be able to spin it around and say, this is the area we're talking about, or this is the slope, this is where we're going to, do the setbacks, or cut into the slope, just those sort of things. Working with Graphisoft is absolutely fantastic. Anytime I have a question or an idea, I can call, and they're just so helpful. Sometimes it's a simple thing, that we can just do over email. If it's a little bit more complicated, they'll call me and then connect with my computer, and we'll solve things that way. And sometimes when I'm on a job site, a problem might come up, and I'll think like, I wonder if there's a way that, we can solve this, using ArchiCAD or using Graphisoft. And then I'll call, and they'll say, here's the way you can do it. And it's great because then I can take that information back to my consultants and say, hey, here's how we can solve that problem in the future. So it's wonderful. At this point, you almost have to, because as clients they're coming to expect that level of service. And so if you're not coming in with the same tools as everyone else, then it's kind of like, well, why aren't you doing that? What's the reason that you're not? I mean, it's just kind of, it's the way of the future.